Hello students, good morning. In today's session, we are here to see Science. Unit 3, Energy. Before getting into today's topic, let us recollect what we have learnt in the previous session. We have learnt what is energy, different forms of energy. In that, we saw mechanical energy and its classification, that is kinetic energy and potential energy, then uses of mechanical energy, and finally we saw wind energy and its uses. Now we are getting into our today's topic, heat energy and light energy. Before knowing about heat energy and light energy, we should know about what is an atom and what is a molecule. Let's see atom first. What is an atom? An atom is the smallest particle of an element. Children, now listen carefully. You might have learnt that everything around us is matter. But I say everything around us is made up of atoms. Which is correct? You may get a confusion. Let me tell you clearly. Any object that occupies space and has mass is called matter. Matter can exist in three physical states, that is solid, liquid and gas. Actually, matter is made up of millions of tiny particles called atoms. These tiny particles cannot be seen through naked eyes. It can be seen only through a scanning tunneling microscope. Now, let's learn more about atoms. Let us see an example video to know more about atoms. This is an ant hill. The ants are busy building it. It takes many small grains of sand to make an ant hill. If you take a closer look at the grain of sand under a scanning tunneling microscope, you can see that even the small grain of sand consists of millions of particles. These particles are called as atoms. Atoms are made up of three types of particles. They are protons, neutrons, and electrons. An atom has a central nucleus with protons and neutrons. Protons are positively charged and neutrons have no charge. So, the nucleus is positively charged. Protons and neutrons are collectively called as nucleons. Electrons are negatively charged and are located around the nucleus. An atom has same number of negatively charged electrons and the same number of positively charged protons. Therefore, atoms are electrically neutral. So, each and everything around the earth is made up of atoms. So, atoms are the building blocks of matter. Now, we can see about molecules. What is a molecule? Molecules are made up of two or more atoms that are held together by chemical bonds. I repeat it, when two or more atoms are bonded together is called molecule. you can see some examples for molecules. One sulfur atom plus two hydrogen atoms combine to form a hydrogen sulfide molecule. Here is the next example. One oxygen atom and two hydrogen atom combine to give a H2O molecule. H2O is the chemical formula of water. And the next one is one carbon atom and two oxygen atoms combine to give a CO2 molecule. CO2 is a chemical formula of carbon dioxide. So, group of atoms bonded together is called molecules. Now, let's see heat energy. What is heat energy? When the temperature of a substance is raised, its atoms and molecules begin to vibrate and release a kind of energy is known as heat energy or thermal energy. I repeat it, when the temperature, that is, when the heat of a substance is increased, its atoms and molecules start to vibrate and release a kind of energy is known as heat energy. Heat energy is also known as thermal energy. Heat energy flows from a hot substance to a cold substance. Let us see an experiment how heat flows from a hot substance to the cold substance. Students, watch the video carefully. The materials required are 2 glasses, one old CD or DVD, food color, some warm water and some cold water. Fill one glass completely with warm water. Add some food color inside the glass of warm water and stir it well. Now fill the other glass with cold water. Take the old CD and cover the glass of cold water. Cover the whole of the CD with your fingers and gently invert it and place it on the glass of hot water. What do you observe? The colored hot water starts gushing out of the CD hole. This is because hot water is lighter than the cold water. This is due to the transfer of heat flows from a hot substance to a cold substance. Students, did you enjoy the experiment? Now, let us do an activity. Students, here is your activity. Rub your hands together. What do you feel in your hands? Do you feel the heat generated by friction? Yes, heat is produced by friction and chemical reactions. What is friction? Rubbing of one object or surface with another is called friction. So, heat is produced by friction and also chemical reactions. We all know that the primary source of heat energy is sun. Now, we can see some uses of heat energy. Heat energy is used to generate electricity from thermal power plants. Heat energy that we get from fuels like petrol and diesel is used to run vehicles. Heat also helps us to cook food. The heat energy renders the food material soft and easy to digest. Hard materials like iron, steel, and even gold are heated to mold them into different shapes. Heat from the sun is used to dry clothes and other wet substances. So these are the uses of heat energy. Now let's see light energy. What is light energy? The energy that we get from light is called light energy. We get light energy from a natural source or an artificial source. The natural sources of light are sun, star, moon, lightning. The artificial sources of light are candle lights, bulbs, LED lights, and fluorescent tubes. Light is a form of energy which travels in the form of wave. It contains a particle called photon, which are the minute packets of energy. It is the only form of energy visible to human eye. Light does not require any medium to travel. It travels at a speed of 3 lakh km per second. The distance between the sun and the earth is 115 million kilometers. So, the sun takes 8 minutes and 17 seconds to reach earth. Here are some uses of light energy. We are able to see objects with the help of light energy. Plants use this light energy from the sun to form their food. With the help of light energy from the sun, our skin is able to get vitamin D nutrition. Electricity can also be produced with the help of light energy by using solar panels. So, these are the uses of light energy. Students, hope you are clear with light energy and heat energy. Have a good day. Thank you.